Hey guys, it's Amanda with Getting There Green saying, get your votes in! It's October 2nd. You only have a few hours left to get your votes in. Go to the link that I'm putting underneath this video for where you can go to vote for your favorite photo in our 1,000 subscriber contest. It's finally at the end. Alright, you guys want an update? You want to see what's been going on in our yard, in our greenhouse? Here we go. Tomatoes. Where are they? They're here. They're just lots of green ones still. Lots of green ones. I notice a lot of people on YouTube, their tomatoes are just coming to an end. A lot of mine are just starting. So, yeah, tomatoes. Cucumbers are kind of come to an end though. Those were along the back. You can see the whole bottom of the vines has died off. So I've picked my last cucumber. Kale's never ending. It just grows and grows and grows. I cut this way back. I've actually been cutting off some and giving them to coworkers. Beets. What is this? A peanut? Actually, the squirrels in the neighborhood plant the peanuts. Yeah. Somebody feeds them to the squirrels. The squirrels hide them in my garden. I find them. Tomatoes. I planted peas a while ago. Let's see. There's a pretty purple kale. Okay, I planted peas a while ago in hopes that I get a fall crop of peas. What here is what? I think that's green onion. Anyway. It's kind of a mess. You can see there's itty bitty peas growing on it, but I planted those, as I said, expecting a crop for the fall. I have a crop of grass growing in the middle of my greenhouse. More peas planted back there. Let's go see what's going on outside the greenhouse. Oh, before we go outside, let's look at the beans. I did have to do a second planting of beans this year. My first crop died off. They basically burnt to a crisp during the warm part of the summer, around July. So I replanted them, and now I have lots of young beans growing in all different colors. Purple, green, yellow. Outside. More beans planted. Yummy. Those look yummy. Yep. The tomatoes outside my greenhouse are ripening, and the plants are kind of starting to look a little sad, so those may be coming to an end sooner than the ones in my greenhouse. Straw bales. That was an experiment this year, and I think it did just fine. I would do it again. The sweet potato is what I mostly planted in here. I haven't dug it up, so I don't know what's going on inside there. But right here is what I thought was a zucchini to begin with, but it actually turned out to be acorn squash. So that's growing in the straw bale just fine. Another sweet potato vine, and it's growing all over the place. So that's good. Our herb garden this year we didn't focus on as much as usual, so it's a little overgrown. That's the horseradish. See some thyme, some different basils, some chives, mint, sage. We've done very, very, very well with raspberries this year. This is the first year that we've had raspberries actually really produce very much. We planted the first raspberry canes 2 or 3 years ago. I'm gonna eat that one. That's so good. I'm getting a lot of raspberries off of this. Haven't made anything with them. I've just been eating them Also been giving them away a little bit. Lots of them. Yum. They've taken up this entire bed here, which is pretty long. And the poor rhubarb has kind of been taken over. It's hiding underneath the raspberries. Raspberries. Our round bed we put around the tree, it started out being just a straw bed, but we changed our mind pretty quickly, and so there's straw on the bottom of this and there's compost on top. And so all of this is planted in compost. You could see various greens, nasturtiums. Oh, what a beautiful nasturtium right there. Nasturtiums are edible. They taste kind of peppery. Put them in your salads or whatever. Beets, buttercrunch, spinach. Kale didn't do as well outside as it did in the greenhouse, and the reason is just because it's being eaten like crazy out here. Oh, radishes. Holy cow, that's a humongous radish. Maybe I should have picked it? Alright. More tomatoes. Those are the little yellow pear tomatoes. They grew back on their own from last year. Same with these Romas back there. So I didn't know what they were until they actually produced. They don't look fantastic, and that is likely because they're in quite a shady spot. Some more tomatoes. Something ate a tomato. That's interesting. That's interesting. Alright, this here was the Italian tree tomato. Other than it made some nice beefy tomatoes, nothing too impressive about it. I will do it again though. I like it. It just, nothing impressive. It didn't get all that big. But very nice, meaty tomatoes. Like, that's a pretty big tomato right there. As you can see, something ate the other one. It's right there. But there's a few more on it. It didn't produce a whole lot. It grew all summer without producing. More acorn squash. More tomatoes. This one, I labeled it Roma, but I'm obviously mistaken because that is not a Roma. It looks like a Bonnie Best to me, but right next to it there's a Roma. Yeah, that's all that's really going on. So that's it, guys. Get your votes in if you haven't voted yet. Send your friends, family. Last chance. Only a couple hours left. Later.
Drop coin.